This segment is sponsored by BitcoinBling.com.
We're here with another star of Ping Pong Summer. What's up, Helena?
Hi, how are you?
Great, great. This is the Frederick Film Festival. You must be excited that your film will be on the big screen.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's always cool to see how different crowds react to it.
Really? So have you noticed different crowd reactions when the film is screened in different places?
Yeah, from what I wasn't actually at New York, but from what I heard, that got like huge laughs. Sundance was really good both times. It's all been really positive, but like just they laugh at different jokes, and like I'm sure some of the Maryland jokes will like hit home for people seeing it.
Absolutely. Now you're a local. Are you from Maryland as well?
I am. I'm from Kensington, Maryland.
Right on, Kensington, Maryland. So I think that's very cool that the majority of the cast is from like the Maryland DMV area, right?
Yeah. Marcello, who plays the lead, is actually from New Jersey, but other than that, everyone is like Maryland-based. And Emmy is actually from Ocean City, so.
Wow, that is very cool. Now, that's a great opportunity for some young actors and actresses to get principal roles in this film, which I think is fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about your character. Your character is Michelle, right?
Yeah, she's a goth, and she's very angsty, and she just like hates everything and always has a sarcastic comment, and she's, Rad's her little brother, so she's kind of in that phase where it's just like everything he does annoys you, But she's also just pretty much annoyed by everything, so I don't think it would make it.
So she's a goth and a vegetarian. Now,
Yeah.
Can you personally relate to any of those two things?
Goth? No. I am a vegan, so.
Wow, so that's like the perfect role for you. I mean, it's like art imitating life, imitating art, I guess, right?
Except for, I feel like we're like on opposite ends of the spectrum, because she's like.
Other than vegetarianism.
That's the one thing. We both got that. But she's like, I hate everything. And I'm like, woo! So I'm more like, I love happy, like, cute things, and she's like, morbid.
So what else? What other projects can we see you in, and what other acting projects have you done?
Well, that was my first thing.
Your first project, look at that. A big role like that for your first project. So obviously other film projects in the works?
I've gone to some auditions. I don't have anything that I've heard back yet. I've done some like short film stuff, but nothing. This is my big cheddar right here.
Yeah. Totally. So you must be excited. Frederick Film Festival screening here tonight. It's a big film for Helena May Seabrook. Awesome. All right, guys, we're here with the other redheaded star from Ping Pong Summer. We have Andy Riddle here. What's up, Andy?
Nothing much. Yeah.
So this must be one of many screenings you've been to for this film.
Yes, this is probably 9 or 10 times I've seen it. So yeah, but it's fun each time because you get to hear the audience like laugh and like what they laugh at. Other different venues laugh at some things, some don't. So it's really cool.
Now, what has been the strongest reaction? What city was it?
To tell the truth, I think it was Baltimore. I was sitting up front, and like it was just roaring of laughter every 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, that was funny. Oh, I'll take it.
Right on. So did you have to do some research on 80s pop culture to be familiar with a lot of things in the movie?
Actually, no. Like Michael was pretty good at he didn't want us to research, so we didn't like base our character off anything. We just kind of did our character. I've only seen like Back to the Future before it. So
yeah, Thompson, your co-star, you have to, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, wait, she's in the movie? I know that one. But I didn't really research it, no. So it was really fun to just jump into it.
Right on. Now tell us a little bit about your character.
I am the bully's sidekick, and I'm kind of weird and like always like behind him, and I bring a comical effect to the bullying, so it's not just like awkward like watching a kid getting bullied. It's more like, oh, I can laugh that off because that was a weird thing for him to say. So yeah, it's an interesting character.
Very cool. And let's talk about the audition process. Obviously, a lot of the actors are local actors all over the East Coast, mostly in the DMV area. How did you come across landing that role?
I auditioned through Pat Moran, and and I'm actually from Virginia. I'm the only one. Everyone else is from Maryland, so it was quite nerve-wracking. But I just auditioned. They called me up, and then I got a call back. Turns out they really liked me. I ended up being the only person who got a call back for Dale, and so like I didn't know that at the time. So I was looking around. I was like, to all the other guys my age, I was like, "Who are you?" And they're like, Lyle, and I was like, "Where's other Dales?" And I was freaking out. But in the end, like it all worked out, and yeah, they liked me.
Awesome. Now, how good are your ping pong skills for real?
I'm actually pretty good. Not to sound like that, but we all learned. I play the least in the film, but we've had tournaments with cast and crew, and the first one when we were filming, I got 4th, or one of the top 4, and then last one at Sundance, I got the finals and I lost, but I got 2nd place. So yeah.
We're going to see this very shortly here. Make sure you check out Ping Pong Summer, which I hear is already available on iTunes, right?
Yes, and video on demand.
Wow, video on demand, probably coming on DVD soon, I imagine, yeah?
Yeah, in August, I believe.
Wow, look for release in DVD this August, guys. Andy, thanks so much for talking to us here on Click on This. All right, guys, this is the reason why the Frederick Film Festival is here in Frederick, Maryland. Butch here, the chairman, the director, if you will, of the Frederick Film Festival. You must be excited. 2 huge films shot here in Maryland, going to be screening here at the Frederick Film Festival.
Yes. Tonight, Ping Pong Summer, and tomorrow night, Exists, Ed Sanchez's new movie. So we're very excited about that.
Awesome. Now, were you personally responsible for hand-picking the movies that will be featured tonight?
We do have a committee, and the committee watches all the movies. This year, it was a bit difficult. We got over 900 submissions.
Wow.
Yes, up from 250 last year. So it was quite a jump. We weren't really prepared, but we got it done, and we were really happy that
It's a lot of long nights.
it's a lot of long nights. No matter how you slice it, 900 movies is a lot of movies, and we were lucky to be able to get the Frederick-based filmmakers to have their films here. We were lucky to get them both. We didn't think we'd be able to get them both. We thought we'd get one or the other.
Yeah. Now that's obviously a big deal to showcase those 2 projects. Were the majority of submissions from people here in Maryland as well?
No, we get submissions from all over the world.
All over the world, wow.
About 30 countries this year, give or take, and we get them in all different formats. That's a lot of the reason it takes a long time to go through a lot of these films, is we get what they can give us, and we like bringing those kind of things that you would normally never see anywhere else here. So
Now, what's the criteria? What are you guys looking for as far as a film that you do want to feature here? Obviously, Ping Pong Summer and Exists. I mean, big names attached to that. That's an easy decision. But what about some of the other lesser-known projects?
Sure. With the big ones, it's a lot easier. It is the small ones that we like to really look for something unusual, something different, something with a different point of view. If they're coming from a different part of the world, it's got a different point of view, and we enjoy that. We're looking for interesting, quirky storylines. A lot of times, it's easy to do comedy in a short film. It's very hard to do comedy in a long film. So our long films tend to be either horror or drama or real downers a lot of times. So we use the short films to kind of bring everybody up. Ping Pong Summer, the exception, however. We got a nice comedy and a feature-length film, so we're very happy about that. But for the short films, we're looking for something to engage the audience and hopefully make them smile.
And Ping Pong Summer will be checking out very shortly, and actually some of the principal casts are in attendance, right?
Yeah, we were very lucky on that. Mike was going to try to be here, but he's got a shooting schedule in Europe, and it's his birthday tomorrow, so he's a bit busy, but we are going to Skype with him in. I just got it working.
Wow, Skyping, very cool.
So we'll see if it works in 2 hours.
Excellent. Guys, Butch, the Frederick Film Festival, the man, the myth, the legend. If you want your film screened next year, make sure you send it to him. Butch, thanks so much. Awesome. This is the guy behind anything Maryland film, Jack Kirby's of the Maryland Film Office. Hey, what's going on, Jack?
The check's in the mail. The check's in the mail. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My agent here.
Jack, first of all, this is a great festival, the Frederick Film Festival. And of course, we should mention 2 of the feature films screened here are Maryland shot films, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're both by Frederick County filmmakers, the Maryland filmmakers. One is tonight, Ping Pong Summer is premiering, which showcases Ocean City fantastically. It's a love ode, and it's basically a 90-minute travelogue for Ocean City. And what's also great about it, not only did it mean employment for Maryland crew and business for Maryland businesses, most of the young kids in it are from Maryland. So this could be a stepping stone to a great career for them. And then tomorrow night, Frederick's own Ed Sanchez of Blair Witch fame is sneak special screening of Exists, his Bigfoot movie. So we're very excited. So 2 Frederick County filmmakers are showcasing at the Frederick Film Festival. Doesn't get any better than that.
Now, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Well, I only have a size 8.5, so I pretty much, no. No. And there's no correlation, by the way. But anyway.
Funny.
Cut. So anyway, no, Walter and the folks at the Frederick Film Festival, they always do a great job, not only with this, but then they have the Kids Film Festival, and they get the community involved. So it's great when festivals like this are all around the state because it highlights film, and it gets people excited about the art of film, which is really great.
So one of your big duties is to bring film and TV to the great state of Maryland. One of those projects, of course, is House of Cards, Season 3. Must be excited that it's back.
Season 3 started shooting 2 weeks ago, June 12th, and Season 2 of House of Cards hired over 3,700 Marylanders as crew, actors, or extras, and also they did business with over 1,900 Maryland businesses. So when a production like House of Cards comes into Maryland, it means jobs, it means revenue for small Maryland businesses.
Absolutely.
And then it certainly puts a focus on Maryland's creative economy here. I mean, literally, House of Cards is screened all over the world, and they talk about it shooting in Baltimore, Maryland, Harford County, wherever. So it's great for the state of Maryland and our film industry.
In particular, I have to mention House of Cards being shot in Maryland. It's good to have a classy show like that, as opposed to The Wire. We love The Wire on HBO, but I guess The Wire kind of painted Baltimore in particular in a negative light. Would you agree with those sentiments?
Well, I mean, there was a lot of people who were opposed to the message of The Wire, but The Wire, Entertainment Weekly, just last year, was the best television series in the history of television. So when you have
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. So when you have something critically acclaimed, I think most people know that it's television. It's fiction. Sure, it's based in truth in some regards, but they were here for 4 years, over $200 million in economic impact, thousands and thousands of jobs. So we really appreciated David Simon and the crew of The Wire and HBO. We've had a long-standing relationship with HBO over the years.
Now, how long do you foresee House of Cards being shot here in Maryland?
Well, it all depends how long perhaps House of Cards is going to continue. I know they love shooting here. Who knows how long the series is going to last? That's up to the creative geniuses behind it. So hopefully it'll be a long run. We'll see. Homicide ran for 8 years, I think it was, here in Maryland.
Wow.
Air ran for 5 years in Maryland. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Now, you probably know, when is John Waters going to shoot here in Maryland again?
I don't know. John is so busy now. He recently released a book called Car Sick about he hitchhiked across America. So that's out now. He does art. He does a lecture series, a stand-up series. So he's so busy with all his other interests that hopefully someday soon, because we need another John Waters movie. We certainly do. We certainly do.
And can you tell us about any upcoming film projects that are slated to be shot here in Maryland?
Well, Veep Season 4, the HBO critically acclaimed series, they will be returning August, September-ish. That's won Emmys, it's won Golden Globes, so they'll be back. And it's interesting, we have the Vice President and the President, fictionally, here in Maryland, with Selena Myers and Frank. So it's great. So we have all the political bases covered here.
Yes. And Ping Pong Summer, any talks of a sequel? Any rumblings?
I would love to see it. It would be great. Who knows? Maybe they'll go from Ping Pong Summer, the high school kids, to college kids.
College.
Yeah. I don't know whether it'll be rated the same though if we go to college kids, but we'll see. But no, again, this is such a heartwarming and endearing movie, and for anybody who knows Ocean City, I mean, it's just a lot of memories are going to come rushing back to you. Like, I got to get back down there. I need some Fisher's popcorn and some
popcorn, saltwater taffy, Maryland crabs, crab cakes, hon, and Old Bay over there, hon.
There you go. It was funny. There's one scene in it that takes place at the Paul Revere Smorgasbord down Ocean City. And when it screened at Sundance, afterwards, a woman came up to me and says, "Did they have to make that special, that long table?" And I said, no, that's the way it is because there's a tracking shot that goes on endlessly. I said, no, all that food is there in Ocean City for you. So, and you pay $6.99 and all you can eat. All you can eat.
And we're going to see a lot of that. Hopefully, a lot of Ocean City references in this movie, Ping Pong Summer, screening here at the Weinberg Center Theater in Frederick, Maryland. More to come here. Click on this. Jack Kirby's in the man.
Hi, I'm Helena Mae Steebrook. I play Michelle Miracle in Ping Pong Summer, and you're watching Click on This.
I'm Andy Riddle. I play Dale Lyons in Ping Pong Summer. Go watch it on Click on This.
Hi, this is Walter. I'm director of the Frederick Film Festival. You're watching Click on This, and come on out to the festival.
Hi, this is Jack Urbis, director of the Maryland Film Office, and you're watching Click on This.